Hi, it's Debbie Williams here, and today I'm going to talk about what to do when you feel so tired, like you feel like you've tried everything and it's failed and you haven't achieved the result that you wanted, and what you can do to pick yourself back up and to look to the future and think, yeah, okay, let's get some renewed motivation and let's look at this from a different perspective. Now, this is something that I work with on a day-to-day basis when I've helped, say, women who want to lose weight, who've tried every diet. And I explain to them, the studies show that diets don't work. 90% of the time they fail because the whole setup isn't about helping you lose weight, because it doesn't cover the emotional aspects of why we eat. And again, if you've got an eating disorder, there's plenty of people who've tried and failed. And I had bulimia and binge eating disorder for 15 years. Before that, I was the second fattest child in the school. And many, many years ago, I remember making a decision of getting to the point where I just couldn't fight it anymore. And I thought, I actually started praying, even though I'm not religious, because I was born in Ireland and I saw that, Catholics and Protestants seemed to kill each other in the name of God, and thought, what on earth's this about? So I'm somebody who opens up to my Creator. So whatever it is for you, whether you have your faith, your God, or you believe in a higher self or universe, Creator, to make a decision to pray to that and to ask for help, because this is what I did. I got to a point where I prayed, either help me lose weight or help me accept my body as it is. But either way, I can't go on fighting and struggling to try and be thinner because I thought I was overweight and I actually wasn't, or fighting sort of the emotional battles that was going on in my head. And so making a decision to just hand your power over to a higher source and to pray and to let it go. The interesting thing, when I did this, I did it probably 4 or 5 nights on a run of just please, just take this away. I just want peace. Something shifted, and it was like something bigger and powerfuler than me. And I did a similar thing many years ago. I did a year-long course with Dr. Richard Bandler at King's College in London. And it was at a time when I had businesses. I had clothes shops in the city centre in Birmingham. And it was through the recession, and we'd struggled. And I wouldn't add up how much I owed. It was well over 130,000. And this was, in 95. And I made a decision that I'm going to let it go. I'm going to go bankrupt. I'm going to lose everything. I'm going to lose my house, my business, my car, the lot. And I did it because I made a second decision that I wasn't going to do anything unless I enjoyed it, and the money would come, and just trusted. And by letting it go to this higher power, within 5 years, I'm worth more financially than what I was before. And I'd mastered this elusive thing called happiness. And I'd also mastered this elusive thing, the strategies of what lean, healthy, happy people do. And if you're struggling with your thoughts in your mind that are sort of holding you back in whatever way, then make a decision to be open to guidance, to doing something differently. Now, the last few years I've had the privilege of being able to spend time to give back, and my dad always taught me, if you can't help somebody, don't hurt them. I can't always answer everybody's questions because I too get hundreds and hundreds of emails, but I do the odd video that I think, oh, that would help this person and it would help a lot of other people. And this was inspired by something I saw on the internet of somebody deciding that I just can't take this anymore. I'm at the end of my tether. I can't try anymore. I can't set any more goals to set myself up to fail. And, I've got diaries upon diaries where I wrote in, I want to be 9 stone. And for me, that's too skinny. 9.5 stone's about right. And I did get to 9 stone, and I had no chest, So finding what is right for you, because sometimes when you're in the throes of eating issues, you don't actually see what other people see, because when you look down at yourself, it looks bigger than when you take a step back and look at sort of a mirror in a distance of catching yourself. Plus, if you take a photo and you take it from down up, if I have photos taken from down up, I always have this massive double chin that appears. Whereas if I have from up down, it kind of hides. And in reality, there's a bit of one there, but some photos can make it look huge and other photos can make it look non-existent. So it all boils down to the perspective that you look at things. And we have a tendency, if you're suffering from sort of an eating disorder, to look at things and to zoom in and to blow things out of proportion and decide that, oh my God, my legs are so big, how can anybody like me, I'm gross, I'm horrible, blah, 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 and do this real strong sort of beating up of oneself. And again, by praying to whatever you believe in, or whether you don't believe in anything, just universe, nature, just please give me peace, you may find that it will work for you just as it did for me, and it lifts the weight of the world off your shoulders. And the good thing is, as I said, I had the privilege now to be able to give stuff back, and I've done that in the way of if you click the link, you can get a free Stop Worrying, Create a Wonderful Life, which is a trance which will help lift some of the stress. There's also monthly coaching for setting goals, and these are goals through using NLP, which I found are much more specific, because yes, like you, I've perhaps been on loads and loads of things where they tell you, oh, write a list about this, do that. But looking at it, I thought, well, actually, people could do this and it would be counterproductive, because it's almost like they've not thought it through or not realised the consequences of doing those lists, like list every single feeling that I'm feeling like this because I eat, and I'm feeling like that. You're focusing on all the negative feelings. I don't do that. I get people to focus on what they want, study strategies of what lean, healthy, happy people do. And then when the crap comes up about the feelings, they're compartmentalised and we process them rather than feeding them. So I'd rather people keep a journal of their success. So this grows and grows, and so your mind is going on to the successes, and that's building. That helps bring the momentum to get out of your issues. And this is what I did to overcome my issues and to become lean, healthy and happy and accepting of who I am. Don't like the fact I'm getting a bit older, but hey ho, I'm going to grow old gracefully, or even better, disgracefully, and see life should be fun. Life should be a joy, and you can overcome these emotional issues. It will take time, but if you look at it, well, next 12 months I'm studying a degree on how to be lean, healthy and happy, then you will succeed. It won't be a straight journey. I have so much free stuff on my YouTube videos, on my website, and then there's some paid stuff which is as little as £19. There's quite a lot of support there. One recording perhaps won't do it all for you, but it'll take you so far, and then do what feels right for you and get good support out there. But my free coaching email is setting goals once a month, so it's a great way to think, oh, it's a brand new month, draw a line on whatever happened the previous month, and let's get back on track, and let's really think, let's focus on what I can do to make myself happier over this next month. And so it's a great way to help you to achieve success in life and leave behind all the issues and the problems that are holding you back. Okay, it's great talking to you today. Bye now.